Hello, I'm Lucy Rose. 2 days ago.
Right.
Flew in 2 days ago, yeah. So I'm just getting used to the 8-hour time difference and the jet lag. Yeah, amazing. I mean, this is my third time here, so I know the city a little bit better each time I keep coming back. So it's exciting, and yeah, I've been doing a lot of exploring and wandering about. It's an amazing place. Yeah, I was here actually at like 10 o'clock this morning, and it's a wicked sight. There's so much stuff, and the backdrop's pretty insane. I think it's just mad looking back on Hong Kong Island and seeing it. Well, it's wicked. I've never ever been to a festival even remotely like this. It's completely mad. Yeah, I met them in a pub in London after they played an acoustic show, and ended up singing on the last two of their albums and touring with them. I think I did all the tours except for the Australia one actually, so which is a shame. But I came here with them last year to Hong Kong, and I played the festival with them, and it's amazing. I mean, it's been amazing to play music with them. I think they're one of the best bands out there at the moment, and their music's so interesting and unique, and it's a real honour to be part of the record and have toured with them as much as I have. Yeah, he's done all my videos. That was because at the beginning I was releasing a single and I was unsigned and looking for how it was possible to do one, and he was a good friend of mine, and he done film at university and was a very talented director, and I just thought maybe we could do something. So the first, I think, 3 videos we ever did was just me, him and a camera, and that was it, just making something together. And people seem to really like him, and there's no way I'd want to change from working with him. It's been really great working with him. And then I got signed and we got to do Bikes, which was a completely mad video, where suddenly we had a crew of people and we both went to America, and he'd never been to America before, so it was really exciting, and it was a lot of fun to do, and he's just very talented, and I just generally like working with friends if I can. Yeah, I mean, at Christmas time last year I decided that I wanted to start recording the album. I wanted to do something, and I was unsigned, and I spent most of the Christmas brainstorming, really trying to work out how was the best way to do it and how I could do it. I spoke to the band and I said, I want to record the album, I want you guys to be involved, and I spoke to Charlie, who had produced my single beforehand. It was the producer that I'd worked with, and it felt obvious to me that I really wanted to do the album with him. And then I spoke to my parents and I said, can we come and do it in the family room, because self-funding, I didn't have any money, and I thought it would be an amazing place to do it if I could, to come back to where I grew up and do it in the family room and in the basement, which we did. And it only took about, I think, 6 weeks to make it. And yeah, I mean, we made it, and it was a finished album, and it was after that happened that I got signed, and then a couple of months later it was released. So it's been a really busy year. I mean, yeah, we recorded an album, got signed and released it, in less than a year.
Wow, that's
a
really short lead time.
It's been pretty crazy. It's been good.
Yeah. What's the reception of the album been like?
I think it's been okay. Yeah, I think it's been good. I mean, it went in the top 15, which I was really pleased with. I mean, I didn't expect that, because there hasn't been a huge amount of push behind it, but I didn't really want there to be that push. I wanted it to be an organic thing where people would share it, and word of mouth would be the way that people found out about it. And I couldn't believe it when it went in the charts. That's mad. And then we just did a sold-out tour around the UK. So far it's been really good. It's just building on it and seeing what happens in the new year. I don't know, I mean, I'm not just saying this, but Australia is something that I'm really keen to come and play. There seems to be people who know my music there, and I want to do it, and it always seems that January and February is the right time to come there. But I think it's, I don't know if I've left it too late now, seeing as it's December, to organise that. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get on a flight and do some gigs, and probably just trying to tour the album internationally and just try to get it overseas. I mean, it's out in the UK, but hopefully it will come out physically in Europe. and then we'll see.
Will we see you at places like South by Southwest, the greatest?
Yeah.
Those sort of festivals?
Yeah, I mean, South by Southwest we've got offers for, so trying to sort out getting visas for everybody and working out how's the best way to start touring America, because it's so big. I think
South by before?
I've never been before. There was an offer to do it last year, but I didn't feel like it was the right time for me to go, and I didn't fancy going on my own. I always wanted to do it with the full band. So this year that's possible, and we'll see what happens. And I sort of want to get a car and tour it, as much as possible. My favourite record of 2012 is probably Feist Metals, because I'd never heard of her before. I've heard of her, but I never bought an album or really listened to her music as much as I have now, and I bought it, and it blew my mind. It was definitely my favourite record of the year.